played the two most productive games of your career against these guys, both ended losses. How do you feel after this one, where you have the kind of performance you do, and yet it's another heartbreaker?
It's just one of those like weird feelings. Like we thought we had the game in our hands, and we just didn't finish. So yeah.
In the back, Zach.
As a team, how do you guys try and pick Camden up after this? Obviously, the whole result doesn't come down to him, but
Exactly, yeah. Just kind of letting him know that it's like not all his fault. It's football, things like that happen. It's unfortunate that he missed it, but it's just definitely not all his fault. The offense had the ball. I mean, we could have definitely closed it out with the new or something, but we just didn't execute.
Front right, Ashley.
First half it seemed like Bo was going to a lot of short, kind of underneath stuff, and then you guys were kind of able to stretch the field more second half. What were some of the adjustments, if any, that you guys made in the second half to kind of get the deep passing game going?
Just noticing that they were kind of sitting on routes at first, like the first half, After that, we just kind of, got back to the sideline, talked about how they were playing things, and then, just started running past them and stuff like that. So, yeah.
In the middle, Eric.
The game came down to some fourth down plays, close plays. Do you let yourself second guess if those are the right decisions to go there? Just trust the coach, I guess. What's the?
Yeah, I think I trust our coaches, our players. We do it all the time, if we need it, if it's a goal, if it's like a down that we need, So most definitely, I trust our guys.
Far side.
Similar to the fourth downs, is that something you guys want as the offense, to have the ball and again to try to win the game?
If it's in the right situation for our sequence, yeah.
In the middle, Bill.
Similar to those last two, but you had a couple years with Dan now. Does it ever surprise you when he does go for fourth down in those situations tonight? Were you surprised today? Were you surprised with any of those fourth down calls from him?
I think I kind of know him as a coach now a little bit, playing with him my second year and stuff. And we emphasize situations a lot, so I kind of just know, yeah.
On the left, Joe.
How would you describe Bo in the huddle today? He seemed to be locked in. He played well. Just what was it like from that perspective, seeing him work, and what was his demeanor like?
I see it all the time, just a confident guy letting us know that we got it, things like that, So, yeah.
Back right, Aaron.
Do you feel like from your perspective or the player's perspective that there's a big difference between you and Washington? Was there something that maybe stood out today that you noticed, or do you just think that you guys are two really good teams and they just came out on top today?
Can I get the first part one more time? Sorry.
Is there any difference? Do you feel like there's any difference between you or Washington, or do you feel like they just maybe got lucky today and maybe if you play tomorrow you might win?
I think most definitely they're a good team. They did their job. They got the win. We just didn't execute on some plays that we needed to, So, yeah.
In the back, Matt.
This league is loaded with good teams. The importance of having to get over this quickly so it doesn't bite you. Again, you have another top 25 team next week. Just where's this team set you right now?
Where's what?
This team's mindset right now.
Oh, I mean, on to the next game. We're ready to go, for sure. So, yeah.
Zach, in the back.
on top of that, how do you, as a leader of this team, kind of try and pick your guys up and make sure that this one hurts right now, but kind of...
Just kind of letting them know that, like, it happens, we just didn't execute and finish the game, and that we have another opportunity next week to go out there and do that, so, yeah.
Last question, James.
Got you.
Right, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but after games like this, sometimes teams can use it as not just motivation in general, but like, you guys could play them again in the conference championship. But focus on that too much, I suppose you could lose sight of the next opponent. Do you want to use this in that way? Do you personally channel in that way, or you say, like, the drive now is to get to that championship game and play these guys? Do you want that, or is it just they're worried about Washington State next? And
I mean, I don't really know how, like, that stuff would work. I mean, they would have to make it too, things like that, there's still a season left. We're just focused on us right now, then who else we got next week, so handling all that stuff will, get us there.
Thanks, Troy.
Yes, sir.